Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Talking Business with the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Barbados, or ICAB. I am Lisa Padmore, Chief Executive Officer of ICAB. We are almost at the end of the first quarter of 2025. Where has the time gone? Well, for us at ICAB, and in general for our profession, this has been a busy period, with accountants closing financial years, performing audits, and understanding the new tax regime in Barbados. Today, we wanted to cover land taxes, but before we dive in, I wanted to give a brief update following last week's episode on the corporation tax return. The 2024 corporation tax return can be found on the Tax Administration Management Information System, or TAMIS, and there are still several bugs in the return which members of ICAB have reported to the Secretariat, and we have been sharing them with the Barbados Revenue Authority, or BRA. ICAB and some members of the Barbados Private Sector Association have requested a further extension of the filing date for January to September year ends, and we are hopeful that the Minister of Finance, Economic Affairs and Investment will shortly respond to our requests. In the meantime, if you have experienced issues attempting to file the 2024 corporation tax return, please forward them to the BRA or to us at ICAB, and we will communicate them on your behalf. As I previously mentioned, today's episode is about land tax. A listing with land descriptions and map reference numbers for 29 properties around the island was issued in the Nation newspaper's Sunday Sun on February 23, 2025. Some of these properties are scheduled to be auctioned on March 27, 2025. Allowance is made under Section 34 of the Land Tax Act, Cap 78A, for the Revenue Commissioner to order the sale of properties by public auction in relation to land tax debt. As a reminder, the land tax financial year runs from April 1st of one year to March 31st of the following year. Therefore, as at April 1st, 2025, any person who owns land or property will be liable for all taxes on that land or property for the 2025 to 2026 financial year. Land tax is determined by applying the tax rate to the site value if the land is vacant, or the improved value if there is a building on the land. Varying rates of 0.1% to 1% apply to land values over $150,000. As previously stated, April 1st is the first day of the land tax year, and March 31st of the following year is the last day of the land tax year. If the tax is not paid by March 31st, the property owner will incur a penalty of 5% of the unpaid tax plus interest, calculated at the rate of 1% per month on the principal and penalty. This interest is calculated on simple interest and is not compounded. Delinquent property becomes tax defaulted for non-payment of taxes. If delinquent taxes are not paid in full, the property is subject to the BRA's power of sale. In the 2024 to 2025 tax year, taxpayers opting to pay in person benefited from a 10% discount up to May 29, 2024, and a 5% discount for the payment made by June 29, 2024. Taxpayers who use the online tax portal were extended the 10% discount deadline to July 15, 2024. Land tax bills for the 2025 to 2026 period are not yet available, but the expectation is that the bills should be available online next month, and similar discounts will be offered to taxpayers. Pensioners who received land tax pensioner rebates during the 2023 to 2024 period receive the rebate automatically in the following year, 2024 to 2025. There has been no announcement about the rebate, but we hope it will be again automatically applied for pensioners. Taxpayers seeking agricultural or hotel and villa rebates should submit their requests to receive these rebates using the land tax portal at bill.bra.gov.bb. Thank you for listening. I'm Lisa Padmore, and this has been Talking Business with ICAB.